Heartbreaks are painful. Of course they are. They hit the abandonment wound when someone betrays us or they just end things suddenly. And someone you've had in your life that you are in love with severs the connection. It's abandonment. And just like there are the 5 stages of grief when we lose a loved one: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and finally acceptance. There are 5 stages that we go through with abandonment, with heartbreak. The first stage is the shattering shock and devastation, the overwhelming pain that we feel, the heart beating at 160 beats per minute nonstop. You lose your identity. You lose yourself. You're confused. This is who you were for however long you were together. Who are you now? After that shock comes stage 2. Stage 2 is known as withdrawal, where the emotional craving for that person is akin to drug withdrawal. The pain, wow. Physical manifestation of that pain. It's like hot oil being poured across your chest. Waking up in a panic again. Your heart rate sky high for days, nights on end. The pain in your intercostal muscles, in between your ribs. No fingers can massage them out. You need a knife to jab in there to give you some reprieve. The tension inside your hips, deep in your hips, no amount of stretching can pull it out. The sensations in the solar plexus and the abdomen. All these pains, it's fear, it's guilt, it's shame, it's loneliness, it's despair, all of it. That's what we feel in withdrawal. All those feelings, and sadness and despair. Yeah. And it doesn't get easier. Because that can go on for weeks, months. And then stage 3, you internalize it. You criticize yourself, you blame yourself, even if the other person cheated on you. What could I have done to have not had that happen? How did I fuck this up? How can I have fixed it? And you fall into that feedback loop from hell. If I had stopped it then, if I had done this, then I wouldn't do this. But now I'm here and I'm thinking this. I wouldn't be thinking this if I had done this. And the hole gets deeper and deeper and deeper. You need to snap yourself out of that. Because that's devastating. To snap yourself out of that, you need to change your state. Ground yourself. Cold shower, go for a walk, journal, exercise, do something, get it out of your head, focus on something else. Don't distract yourself because you need to feel these emotions. But you need to change your thoughts. And there's rage, either against yourself or the other person. Rage. Rage against the dying of the light. Rage is really potent, and it can result in one of two things. One, absolute self-destructive behavior. Takes you on benders. Become an abuser of drugs, an abuser of people, a multitude of things. Or two, it can be your moment for self-empowerment. Play the victim, or you take responsibility. You do something because of it. Once you get through that stage, stage 5 is what is akin to acceptance. It's when the healing begins. You start to experience joy. You rediscover yourself. It's a hard journey. Nights, weeks of depression. Depression is real. And it's hard to combat, but it can be combated. It requires extreme mental fortitude. But we are all God's creation. We all have the power within us. We've just been led to believe that we have a glass ceiling. The deeper the sorrows, eventually the greater the joy. It takes time to get there. Everything takes time.